So today I'm down in the basement while Lisa's upstairs cleaning in the Reno room to get it ready for installation and repointing. Shortly after that, the next step will be to put on the subfloor. And before that happens, we also need to do some ventilation work. So right now, it's a bit of a mess, but this boot right here is going right up into a wall cavity, a stud cavity, and goes all the way up to the second floor. And this one duct, like this one 3x10 duct, is feeding, was feeding both of the bedrooms that we are working on right now, just from one duct, which is not ideal. There was not great airflow. So what I'm gonna do is, we don't have a lot of space to work with within the wall. So what I'm gonna do is feed in two 3-inch diameter round ducts into, I'm gonna take this boot off and I'm gonna feed two 3-inch ducts into this duct. And I'm gonna wrap them in insulation and tape them up. And then this duct over here, this register over here that's open now, this is my office above here. And the reason that this is disconnected is that this guy had been connected to this register with this to make the elbow connection from here to that duct, which isn't it's like fine because it's exposed, but eventually I might want to finish the basement, in which case you can't have that. But in any case, the more important thing is that I needed to move it because this guy was sitting about here, and I want to take a new duct off of my main trunk, which is sitting over there. And this guy would have been taking up like all of this cavity where the new duct would go. So this duct now, I think I'm going to try and get it to sit more on top of this one. And so I'm going to take this boot off, going to convert it to a 3-inch diameter, and it's going to go up this space. And then I'm going to take this duct, convert it to a 3-inch diameter, and it'll also go up this space. And then I'll run a new duct, and it'll come from behind this trunk. It'll go up like these guys are into the cavity, and it'll come up and behind, and it'll connect here. So my office will still, will come up into here. So it'll still be connected. Everything will still be connected and heated, but it'll be a little cleaner. And now we'll have two ducts, one for each room, going upstairs, which is pretty exciting. All right, we are done. It's a very crowded joist bay now, but the work is all done. So now we've got two ducts going up into, so there's like this 3.5 by 10 duct that was already in the wall, that like the rectangular hole you see. And then what I've done is I've taken two ducts, 4-inch ducts, reduced them to 3 inches up there, and then they go straight up through the wall. I don't know if you can actually, yeah, it's closed off up there, but they go straight up into the wall, up to the second floor. And then I ran a new duct all the way along. I did like a kind of shoddy job of putting on a little bit of insulation, but this is the new duct that is now feeding my office. Whereas like the duct that used to be feeding my office is actually this one, which is the left-hand side, going up to the second floor. And you can see over here, those at the end, there's two takeoffs right there. Those were there originally. So that used to be second floor and office, but now it is just two second floor takeoffs. And this is the takeoff that I added today. And so then it kind of comes and wraps around and goes all the way down. Yeah, it's a lot of work. There's a few extra pieces, which is nice. make a couple returns, but yeah, we're all set up to properly ventilate those 2 rooms once they're done.